Okay, all you Tandy and 486 enthusiasts and vintage computer users of all kinds. Here we have my Tandy 3200 on the bottom, and you can see got the Tandy label. Right above it is an AST Advantage computer. And the reason I bought this, the Sensation from Tandy came out many years ago, and they were actually contracting from AST, and we can see here that these two cases are virtually the same. Okay, the back side here, note the little screws, the way it's set up, and the back side here we have the power supplies exactly the same. Note the dual bays. Now the bottom, the 3200, only has 3 ISA slots going to the one side. This joystick down there is hooked to the motherboard. There is not a dual ISA riser in that, but there is in the Tandy Sensation Model 2, and that is what you see here. And you've got a modem and a sound card in there. And especially, I noticed on this 8200, note the little sticker on the side. I just got this thing and it looks to have never been opened. Okay, so here's our AST Advantage, and I'm going to slice the little thing there. That, who knows if that's been on since it was first made, then this should be the first opening of this machine. And let's see, I don't see I should just slide forward there. There it goes. Come on. Let's pick it up and do it this way. There we go. This thing doesn't have any feet on it, so it won't slide if I put it down. Oh, wow. That's clean. Look at this. Little dust bunny there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we have a virtually brand new machine, and oh, we don't have the dual ISA. That sound, where's that sound coming from? Oh, interesting. Let's get my camera thing out of the way there. Wow, that's some kind of nifty riser. All right, we've got some onboard video there. Need some extra RAM. There's our modem. The hard drive is dead, of course. Okay, so that joystick thing is, I don't see that. Okay, it's got dual IDE according to the BIOS there. Okay, and that is a DX. I'll have to get in there and find out what that is, but that is looks like a Pentium socket. Where's I don't see my flashlight. All right, here, let's give it a little blast. Oh yeah. Not too bad at all for 20 years and the seal being on it. We'll get down in there closer and get that in a second. Okay, let's fire this little bad boy up and see what we can see here in the BIOS. Hard drive is definitely toast. You can just hear it. Click, 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 click. Oh, those heads are locked up and not going anywhere. So that thing's toast. Anyway, so what do we show here? 7 megs megs of RAM. Nothing that somehow has the right date. It's got a Dallas clock in there, so that's cool. Fixed disk, yeah, so it says it's a 600, but it's dead. We'll put in a compact flash. Integrated peripherals, usual stuff. I don't see. Okay, so it's got its own external cache chips in there. Usual thing here. This is kind of interesting. Plug and play, reset data, no. Boot options, yeah. Where does it even tell me what processor we have? Don't see. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff down lower here. What do we got? Yeah, all that stuff. System wake up. Yeah. Nothing in here. Nothing about the processor anywhere. Kind of interesting. Anyway, alright, 8 megs ain't gonna cut it, so we're gonna knock that up to 64 real quick like here, and we'll also try a DX4 and see if she boots up. So I guess I'll just turn this off. Okay, so after, come on, focus. Alright, so got out my memory box, and now we have 64 megs of RAM, and wasn't paying close enough attention before, but when we fire this bad boy up, aside from the clicking hard drive, we can see that this is a DX4 100, and there's our 64 megs of RAM, and it's all good. Of course, it's going to say hard disk fail. Yep. So anyway, we can go in here just to make sure. Yep, 63. Oh, it doesn't even let it do nothing, but anyway, 63 megs of RAM, and the rest is all the same. So we'll just go ahead and get out of here. And F10. Yes, they have been saved. Whatever. Anyway, let's take a look at that screen one more time. So yep, and while it counts up the memory there, an AM486 DX4. It's got the Western or Cirrus Logic 5440 chip on board there. Of course, those 2 empty slots means I ought to do something with that. Alright, internally here we have Cirrus Logic, if that'll focus. And we have a Cirrus Logic 5440 onboard video, and so probably 1 meg of RAM upgradable to 2. So either we're going to slap in a video card, and so that's already a DX4 in there, and that poor little hard drive that's right there is going to have to go. And I'm going to put in a compact flash anyway. Alright, so we got the RAM upgraded, processor's good, and so time for the compact flash. Okay, here we have, we're booting up. We've put in the compact flash. See that bad boy right there? That's 8 gig compact flash, IDE master. And now firing up Seagate's boot manager. Of course, that takes a little while, running off this little floppy drive. And so this thing will automatically partition the 8 gig compact flash into 4 2 gigs, and then we can set it up and get some DOS rolling on here. Put on some 6.2, get the CD-ROM installed, And then we will put on Tandy's desk mate. Not desk mate, wind mate. Easy install, yes, InnoDisc ICF 9000. And it's gonna have Windows 3.1, yes, Alt C. Fast ATA features. Sure, why not? The driver will install these. Yep. Right, 3 partitions of 2, and the last one's about 1.9. Partitions are done and ready to go. That's all there is to that. Okay, finish that up. Okay, well, so far we have 4 brand new 16 meg sticks in there. I found out this motherboard will take 128, and so off of eBay I just ordered 4 32s for $5 each. A compact flash is rocking. C drive has that on it. The E has been loaded up. We have, this is my DOS setup here with the direct access program. Lots of games there, ready to play. Still haven't installed the sound, but I have found I already have the ESS drivers, getting ready to put Windows on. And things are rocking here. Haven't tested that CD-ROM. It's a whopping 4Xer. So whether it still works or not is up. It opens and then it closes and wants to spit it right back out. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so after messing with this thing for a while, and you know, here's that poor little Seagate that just went when it booted up. There's the ESS 1868 drivers. I tried using that 4X. It works, but boy, I tell you what, I haven't run a CD-ROM go so slow for a long time. Anyway, we are up and running. Also put on the Cirrus Logic 5440. It had plenty of the 5200 drivers in there. And so that installed without a problem. Let's check something out here. The flying windows and the setup. Make it go fast. Let's put 100 windows and see what happens here. Test. Yeah, that's onboard video for you. Even though it is Cirrus Logic. Let's take it down to 50 windows and see what that does. Yeah, there we go. A little better. No, see. You know, it's too bad because I would really like to find those 2 chips that go in there. Give me probably 2 meg of video memory. Because see, that's still kind of dogging. Anyway, I'll just leave it there for now. Sound is up. Video's good. Now I can install a bunch of stuff. Just using this 52X here to copy stuff over. It's couldn't wait for that 4X, boy. It just would. It was way slow. You can't find a model number on this modem. It's a Cirrus Logic modem, which is different. I haven't seen one of those. Anyway, nice little machine here. Rocking and rolling.